Dinosaurs, giants of the past. They ruled Earth for over 180 million years, but then they vanished. Gone. Wiped out in a geological blink of an eye. What could kill off these incredible creatures? How did an entire group of animals, some larger than buses, disappear? The mystery has captivated scientists for centuries. The truth is out there, buried in rocks and fossils. Like detectives, paleontologists have been piecing together the clues. The evidence paints a picture of a cataclysmic event, a disaster so profound that it forever changed the course of life on Earth. It's a story of destruction, yes, but also of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of life itself. This isn't just ancient history. Understanding the dinosaur extinction helps us understand our own planet, our own vulnerability, and the forces that have shaped the world we live in today. It's a reminder that even the mightiest can fall, and that change, though often destructive, can pave the way for new beginnings. Imagine a day 66 million years ago. The dinosaurs roamed a world much different than our own. Lush forests covered most of the planet. The climate was warmer, more humid, but on the horizon, a silent killer approached. An asteroid, 6 miles wide, hurtled towards Earth at incredible speed. This wasn't just any asteroid, it was an extinction-level event waiting to happen. The impact, when it came, was unimaginable. The asteroid slammed into the Yucatan Peninsula, near what is now Chicxulub, Mexico, with the force of 1 billion atomic bombs. The shockwaves rippled across the globe, triggering earthquakes, tsunamis, and volcanic eruptions on a scale never before seen. The evidence for this impact is overwhelming. A massive crater, over 100 miles wide and 12 miles deep, marks the spot where the asteroid hit. Layers of rock from this time period, found all over the world, contain high levels of iridium, a rare element found mostly in asteroids. Melted rock and shocked quartz, formed under intense pressure, also point to a cataclysmic impact. This wasn't a close call. This was a direct hit. The immediate aftermath of the impact was like something out of a nightmare. The blast itself would have vaporized everything for miles around. Molten rock, blasted into the atmosphere, rained down across the globe, igniting wildfires that raged across continents. The skies turned black with soot and ash, choking out the sun. Imagine the terror of the dinosaurs as the world around them literally started to burn. The plant-eating dinosaurs, starved of their food source, were the first to go. The meat-eaters, deprived of their prey, soon followed. The once vibrant ecosystems collapsed, unable to sustain life in the face of such devastation. The air itself became toxic, filled with sulfuric acid and other noxious gases. These gases, combined with the dust and ash, blocked out the sun's rays, causing temperatures to plummet. A global winter set in, lasting for years, perhaps decades. The dinosaurs, accustomed to a warm tropical climate, were ill-equipped to survive in this hostile new world. The darkness and cold were relentless. Plants withered and died. The oceans, once teeming with life, became acidic and stagnant. The food chain, already disrupted by the initial impact, completely collapsed. Even those dinosaurs that managed to survive the initial firestorm faced a slow, agonizing death from starvation, cold, or suffocation. But the impact's effects went far beyond just immediate destruction. The dust and soot in the atmosphere caused a global cooling effect, plunging the planet into a prolonged period of darkness and cold. This impact winter lasted for years, perhaps decades, disrupting plant growth and causing widespread ecological collapse. The fossil record tells a clear story. Below the layer of iridium that marks the impact, dinosaur fossils are abundant and diverse. Above this layer, they vanish. This sudden disappearance is seen on every continent, confirming that the extinction was a global event, affecting all life on Earth. But the asteroid might not have been the only culprit in this prehistoric murder mystery. Half a world away, in what is now India, another cataclysmic event was underway, the eruption of the Deccan Traps. This massive volcanic event spewed out lava flows that covered an area larger than France, releasing massive amounts of greenhouse gases and toxic chemicals into the atmosphere. The Deccan Traps eruptions began long before the asteroid impact and continued for hundreds of thousands of years afterwards. While not as sudden as the impact, these eruptions would have had a profound impact on the global climate, contributing to greenhouse warming and acid rain. Some scientists believe that the Deccan Traps eruptions, combined with the asteroid impact, created a deadly 1-2 punch that proved too much for the dinosaurs to handle. The eruptions weakened the ecosystems, making them more susceptible to the devastating effects of the impact. It's possible that the dinosaurs were already on the brink of extinction, with their populations dwindling due to volcanic activity, and the asteroid was simply the final nail in the coffin. The debate over the relative roles of the asteroid impact and the Deccan Traps eruptions is still ongoing. Some scientists argue that the impact was the primary driver of the extinction, while others believe that the eruptions played a more significant role. It's likely that both events contributed to the demise of the dinosaurs, with each exacerbating the effects of the other. Regardless of the exact cause, the end result was the same. The dinosaurs, along with countless other species of plants and animals, were wiped out. The Mesozoic era, the age of reptiles, came to a dramatic close, paving the way for the rise of mammals and the dawn of the Cenozoic era, the age of mammals. The extinction of the dinosaurs was a pivotal moment in Earth's history. It marked the end of an era, but it also created opportunities for new forms of life to evolve and flourish. In the aftermath of the disaster, the surviving species inherited a world transformed. And it's from these survivors that all life on Earth today, including us, is descended. The extinction was devastating, but it wasn't the end of life on Earth. In the shadow of the disaster, survivors emerged. Small, furry creatures that had once scurried under the feet of dinosaurs found themselves in a new world, a world ripe with possibilities. These were the mammals, our ancestors. The mammals were adaptable and resourceful. They were small enough to find shelter from the worst of the environmental disasters. They had diverse diets and could survive on insects, seeds, and other food sources that were scarce for larger animals. The extinction of the dinosaurs created ecological space, a vacancy at the top of the food chain. The mammals, with their adaptability and resilience, were perfectly positioned to fill that void. Over millions of years, they diversified and evolved, giving rise to the incredible variety of mammals we see today, from tiny shrews to giant whales, from soaring bats to intelligent primates. Without the dinosaurs to keep them in check, mammals flourished. They evolved and diversified, filling the ecological niches left vacant by their predecessors. From tiny, shrew-like creatures, they evolved into a dazzling array of forms: grazers, browsers, hunters, and scavengers. The world belonged to them now. This wasn't a sudden takeover. It was a gradual process, unfolding over millions of years. But the extinction of the dinosaurs had set the stage for the rise of the mammals, ultimately leading to the evolution of our own species, Homo sapiens. We are the inheritors of the dinosaurs' legacy, living in a world shaped by their extinction. Their demise opened up opportunities for our own ancestors to thrive, to evolve, and to eventually dominate the planet. It's a sobering thought, and a reminder that even in the face of unimaginable disaster, life finds a way. The dinosaur extinction is a powerful reminder of the dynamism of Earth's history. It shows that extinction is a natural part of life, and that even the most successful groups of organisms can be wiped out in a geological instant. It also highlights the interconnectedness of life on Earth, and how the fate of one species can impact the evolution of others. We humans are now the dominant species on Earth, but we shouldn't take our existence for granted. We face our own challenges today. Climate change, habitat loss, pollution, and the fate of our species, like that of the dinosaurs, is ultimately tied to the health of our planet. By studying the past, by understanding the forces that have shaped life on Earth, we can better prepare for the future. The story of the dinosaur extinction is a cautionary tale, but it's also a story of resilience, adaptation, and the enduring power of life. It's a story that has much to teach us about our own place in the grand tapestry of life on Earth.